I don't know if you guys remember Morolane, one of the guys who was once in the EFF. I think he was the founding member of, I think he was the first leader of being an EFF student council leader. So that guy, remember, he left the EFF claiming he was a member when he left, but he was exposed not to be a member. Finally, the CIC speaks about him, but he speaks about him not attacking him, just giving an example using him. He was talking about the brilliant idea the EFF needs to come up with, or any other political party, but he was using him as an example. And I believe he finally exposed this guy to be a liar, because this guy became a liar and people were believing his word. But it's been proven this guy is not even a member. How do you resign from a company that you not even form part of? But listen to the CIC here.
The same with the organizational development. I said, SG, we need to, and that's where my interest is now, we need to have a membership system that is internally operated, which can give us information at any time. When a person says, I'm leaving the EFF, like some Morolane was saying in Tshwane, and I said, but I haven't seen this guy in a long time. Can you check in the membership system if he's a member? We just went into the system. He said, no, this one is not a member. And when we said he's not a member because he lives a lie, he goes and fetches all membership deposit receipt or something.
You just heard him, right? He was speaking about an idea. Before I speak about Morolane and commenting about what the CIC said, I want you to understand what the CIC was talking about. He was talking about, of course you can go and watch the full video at the EFF podcast. The CIC was talking about the need to create a system. Of course, a system, you'll have to code the system, an app or whatever, but a system whereby in the EFF, it should be able to document all the EFF members and know what they're all about, what degrees they have, what qualifications they have, where they work. If you're unemployed, you write you're unemployed. If you're passionate about whatever you write, and you write your talent, you write everything in that system. And you also write which ward you come from, who's your councillor in that ward. You write your king, where you come from. You write the name of your king, you write the name of your chief. So we can know you. So he was talking about the need to build such a system. And that's so powerful, because I believe majority of the companies that are excelling in today's world, they know that they have systems like that in their companies. They know everything about their staff. They know everything. So he was talking about the need for the EFF as a political party, and as a political party that has young people, to create a system like that, to even know when someone leaves the EFF, you can know. They can write there, they are leaving the EFF today, and then they sign within that system in their phone. There's everything you can sign, you left the EFF. So that it doesn't come a situation whereby Morolane leaves the EFF 2 years later and claim that, claims to leave the EFF 2 years later, whereas he has left the EFF long time ago. So with that system being there, you can go to the system and be like, hey man, SG, can you check so and so? When did they leave? You realize they left 2 years ago. Morolane exposed long time ago, of course. But finally the CIC speaks about him and addresses this whole thing, because many people don't believe it, they don't understand. Morolane came out with statements, bank statement of him having a 5-year membership. Bank statement of 5-year membership. He donated in the bank statement, he put 50 Rand within the EFF account. And the EFF membership form is 10 years. It's 10 Rand for 2 years. And him putting 50 Rand is like, can't this man What is he doing? You see, things like that. So, his membership, he was signing for a 10-year membership. Because each and every 2 years, 10 rand, you renew again. After 2 years, 10 rand, you renew again. So him putting 50 rands, he was trying to say he's a member for 10 years. No, you always renew every 2 years. So him being one of the people who was once in the EFF, it only makes his lie even laughable and believable, because how does he think we are? Hey, who does he think we are? He thinks we don't know how the membership of the EFF works. He thinks he can lie to us by a bank statement of him donating 50 rand to make us believe he was still a member. He didn't renew his membership in 2022. The last time he renewed his membership was in 2020. And then his membership ended in 2022. He didn't renew it in 2022. So clearly he's not a member. And he was not a member when he resigned. But of course, the people who are always negative, who are always our haters as the EFF, will big him up. Will big him up because it's easy for your enemy to celebrate anything and from anyone who's against you. Because the saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So they welcomed him because he was starting to become the enemy of their enemy. It's like that everywhere. The enemy of your enemy will slowly become your friend. But is he becoming your friend in honor? Does this man have honor? Does this man have principles? Does this man have integrity? Can you trust this man? Can you trust this new friend of yours? Or is also going to swallow you and go to you with the venom of the cobra? Look, biter! Snakes out here celebrated with lack of honor. Most of these guys you celebrate, they don't have honor. They don't have principles. They don't have that integrity where you can be like, yeah, I really look up to this guy. Like, he's a real stand-up guy. He's a true leader. He's a man. And us young men, let me tell you, us young men who are still sensible, who are motivated and inspired and mentored by the greats of this world, we are able to detect if someone is really about it or not. We are able to see a person for who he is. We are able to tell if this guy is trustworthy or not. We are able to quickly distance ourselves from looking up to someone and be like, okay, it's fine, he can be there, he can do whatever, but he's not trustworthy. He's not worth me listening to him. We are able to do that as young men because we have those powers. We are still men, but it is what it is. Thank you very much.